Et salut à tous, c'est yoniGUN 2.0. Alors aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo sur Free Fire, comme c'est dans le titre. Ça fait faire 2 mois que j'ai pas fait de vidéo. C'est le moment d'en refaire quoi. Donc c'est pour ça que je vous fais celle-ci. Alors c'est pas une game ouf, mais j'ai bien aimé. J'ai eu quelques surprises, quelques comment dire, réflexes et tout ça. Revenons à... Ça faisait 2 mois que j'ai pas fait de vidéo. Je vous explique, c'est juste que je me suis installé dans mon premier appart et du coup j'ai pas eu de wifi, donc je pouvais pas faire de vidéo quoi. Donc voilà. Et du coup je tiens à remercier Anakin 64 pour les skins qui me fait un cadeau. Donc voilà. Bon, bah, je vous laisse pour la vidéo. Je vous souhaite bonne continuation. Voilà. Merci. Bonne vidéo.
Beautiful silence, beautiful pain. We're only human, we're meant to dream. Lost in life, full of mistakes. We do what feels right, then fall with no grace. Chased by the sun, escaping flat lines. Dreams are a curse, wake up, you're alive. Oh, slowly fading from the misery. I've accepted who I'm supposed to be. I've accepted who I'm supposed to see. Lady in the mirror. Oh, every day I'm getting a bit older, and every time I break I get stronger. Every day it's getting a bit colder when I grow closer to the devil on my shoulder. To the devil on my shoulder. Beautiful silence, beautiful pain, beautiful people, but we're all stained, lost in a life full of mistakes. We do what feels right, then fall with no grace. I'm a sinner, I'm a tainted saint, I'm a savior, it's all the same. Chased by the sun, escaping flat lines. Dreams are a curse, wake up, you're alive. Oh, slowly fading from the misery. I've accepted who I'm supposed to be. I've accepted who I'm supposed to see. Lady in the mirror. Oh, every day I'm getting a bit older, and every time I break I get stronger. Every day it's getting a bit colder when I grow closer to the devil on my shoulder. To the devil on my shoulder. We're all broken, it's fate, it's the way that we're made. All the pieces out there, they just stand in their place. So I struggle to stand, but don't ask for a hand. My pride tells me no, you're better alone. I'm uncomfortably numb as I stuff what I found, and I start to shut down, face in front of a crowd. It's what I don't say, I don't love, I don't hate. Closing my mouth to turn to my face, but it's no way to live, so I'm nothing to give. Consuming the doubt, not letting them in, but I'm not here to win, to survive, and I'm already dead. So I picked up my head. I picked up my head. I picked up my every day I'm getting a bit older, older. Oh, every day it's getting a bit colder, colder. Oh, every day I'm getting a bit older, older. Every day it's getting a bit colder when I grow closer to the devil on my shoulder. To the devil on my shoulder. Why do I bother? Trapped in desire, feel so close but I can't touch the fire. Sun goes up and the sun goes down. Only pray for winter when summer comes around. Don't look away, I'm afraid of who I am. Today the winds howl on and on. Please hold on to me, I'm slipping My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. No heat to the warnings, cause careful gets boring. How could they know what's good for me? Sun goes up and the sun goes down. Day after day, all my conscience teaches. Don't look away, I'm afraid of who I am. Today the winds howl on and on. Please hold on to me, I'm slipping My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. Please spare me from myself. It's hard enough with everybody else. I think my soul's rebelling. Can someone tell me what I'm thinking? How can someone tell me what I'm thinking? My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. My dreams are getting freaky, but I'll dance to the sync that's leaking. Drip, drop, I'm starting to think I'm crazy. My friends always tell me I get carried away. Sometimes I spit when I talk cause I have so much to say. They don't seem to hear me, but I guess it's okay. It's not their fault, my mind's working overtime with no pay. They always say the same things and it's starting to get old. That my head can't get sick, it can't catch a cold. I scratch and I pick, my insecurities poke. My fears, my anxiety, a voice that provokes. Take a walk, clear your head, breathe in, count to 10. Cause on the first page of life written in red, you'll never make it here if you don't learn how to bend. Don't speak unless you're spoken to, little girl. Someday you will find your place in the world. But ladies don't get dirty. Someday you learn to fill the empty space with empty faith. Every day feels like a battle and I always get hurt. I was frequently told violence was never the answer, but life doesn't abide by the rules of a child. I don't know how to fight, only taught how to surrender. There's a certain kind of darkness that does a reaping. It usually takes you right before you are sleeping. Is it the crack in the door that it finds a way to creep in, or the crack in your brain that wants you to drop dead? I don't remember what it's like to see with clear vision. I wake every morning like the dead has arisen. I don't have to think this body of mine is a prison. You don't control me, I just gotta find the light switch. But the more that I look, the further I get. You're the only thing about me that needs to be fixed. Cause on the first page of life written in fine print, stop looking for light, live it instead. And don't speak unless you're spoken to, little girl. Someday you will find your place in the world. But ladies don't get dirty. Someday you learn to fill the empty space with empty faith. My mind is a mess, but I love it nonetheless. They tell me to hush, but my words are all that's left. So on the last page of life, written in gold, Don't waste it, always doing what you're told. Start this off, staring at a blank page, an open office document, a blinking cursor passing days without a single word. Some say it's absurd, like I float along a stream of words unsaid, choosing not to cast my net. But I spend so long questioning myself. If this isn't right, then does that mean I failed? Will my melodies ever live up? Will my metaphors be profound enough? Will I ever outdo myself? The ceiling gets higher and higher, it's harder and harder to shatter. And when I fall worse than I ever did before. Evaluating the damage, no I just don't understand it. Conflicted by the very air I breathe, a love with hatred lace between. You can see it in my eyes, the child spark light up the night. Constant search for approval, suffocated by refusal. Devouring my skull, but never feeling full. Oh dear, I don't wanna be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. I start this off a little confused. Writer's block doesn't exist. It's not a word I'm supposed to use because it's all in my mind. A parasite I'm supposed to find, but sometimes, well, most times it's so hard to define. So I pour a couple drinks, getting drunk on gasoline. Fire pulses in my veins. I'm sick of waiting for the day that courage overtakes my brain. For someone to say it's okay. I've lived my whole life afraid. It's time for me to be brave, to embrace a forest that's so dark and unknown, because no great adventurer has a paved path to roam. They pave as they go, disappointed gazes leaving poison breadcrumb traces. I'm not taking the bait, let them rot in their place. I deserve to be alright, I deserve to sleep at night. I'm my closest friend, I remind myself again, better treat her well, cause she's with me till the end. Oh dear, I don't wanna be a burden, but could you please be a little more concerned with the overactive mind of a believer, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. Oh dear, if only you could feel it, the crippling fear of being deserted. You can't touch the heat of this fever, the toxic thoughts of an overachiever. Sometimes I forget the feeling of every single nerve tingling better than any lover's touch. I've created tears of pain and burns of lust. I've created a forced a safe place for myself that others have found. Some attempt to destroy and others feed the ground. Fertilize my mind with melodies and rhymes. The sorcerer of time, take you back to the night when you pondered your death, when somebody left, when you lie awake broken cause your head is unkept. And let me remind you that everything is temporary. You and I are temporary, and this feeling that's so scary. Someday you'll realize that thoughts so heavy don't mean you're unsteady, but that you're only getting ready to say nice to meet you to somebody you never knew. You. Finding refuge in my own life. How are you? I'm doing alright. Small talk is a great disguise. Just let me be, just let me be. Empty thoughts start to crowd my mind. Am I only living to survive? Shake it off, but I've lost the drive. Just let me be, just let me be. Let me be okay. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison and it's starting to spread. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. They don't think I need help, but I'm scaring myself. to be okay. All the voices in my head are coming to life. They're getting louder and I'm terrified. How do you run from your own mind? Is this what I've become? Take it back. What have I done? No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison and it's starting to spread. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. They don't think I need help, but I'm scaring myself. I just want to be okay. I just want to be okay. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison and it's starting to spread. But I didn't think the antidote was in my hands. I can change my plans. I can change my plans. I tried to find my reflection on the glass, but all I ever saw were the things I lack. All the smudges on the mirror made me go insane. All I ever thought I was a mistake. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. There's a new kind of poison and it's starting to spread. No one knows what goes on up inside my head. Up inside my head. Up inside my head. Will they understand? It's the question of a lifetime, trying to find the right words. But what if they don't care? Never mind. Dealt with it myself, hiding in the bathroom, wearing long sleeve shirts, scared of what I might do. Never mind. No one seems to hear you till you're loud. Then they call you crazy, then they call you crazy. Quietly I battle with myself. Days are getting hazy, days are getting hazy. No one seems to notice when you're down, unless you are bleeding, unless you are bleeding. But sometimes the words won't do the ones, all the ones you can't see, all the ones you can't see. Never mind. Do they understand? I'm begging for an ally. Think I'm just confused, blow it off, it's nothing new. Never mind. Little do they know, the murder of my right brain, it still has me grieving. Take these pills for sleeping. My world is turning black and white. No one seems to hear you till you're loud. Then they call you crazy, then they call you crazy. Quietly I battle with myself. Days are getting hazy, days are wrinkles underneath my eyes. If only I could tell you how much I love the pain and the struggle. I'm addicted to the sorrow. Guess I turned something bad into something worse. I'd rather be alone and maybe that's how this works. I've gotten so used to the feeling of rejection, set myself up with these expectations. God really likes to test me, but the way I like to see it is more material, feeling though taking scraps from destruction, building me up again, sculpted with melodies carved in the crevices. But I stand alone, only to admire, never to touch. Reach out with my hands, but it never connects. I'm a complicated mess that I've come to accept, so go ahead and disappoint me. I'll always feel isolated and lonely, it's part of being a showpiece. I'm addicted to the ocean. I'm hanging up in a room full of silence, bleeding colors from the pain and the violence. Don't it look so beautiful, bleed tragic? I'm hanging up like a dying bouquet, drying out like a half-eaten pastry. Don't it look so beautiful, bleed tragic? I'm addicted to the gallery. Friends and family wonder what happened to me, constantly asking me, do you think you're happy? No, I'm not, but I'm happy to know the worse that I feel, the more that I grow. Migraines and bad days, madness and caffeine, I'll welcome you with open arms and a handful of Advil. It's hard to win it all, but I'll never settle for less. They say to live in the present, but it's too hard to digest. So I live for the future and for who I'll become, but I'd be lying if I said I'm not afraid of her now. I think she wants to destroy me, piece by piece, but man, I can't wait to meet her. She sounds just like I'm hanging up in a room full of silence, bleeding colors from the pain and the violence. Don't it look so beautiful, bleed tragic? I'm hanging up like a dying bouquet, drying out like a half-eaten pastry. Don't it look so beautiful, bleed tragic? I'm addicted to the gallery. Every inch of me is aching, knowing there's a space awaiting for me to fill in the gallery for bigger things. I'm getting slightly claustrophobic, too big for the frame that's holding all I can be. I want to run